What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and welcome to a very interesting video that I have for you guys today. So, what you guys see right now is I'm on Pokemon Showdown, and you guys see like three Pokemon, but I'm gonna explain what's gonna be happening in this video. So, this video is gonna be about the team I'm going to be using for the Pokemon Players Cup 3, which is going to start next week on the 14th. Next week on the 14th of January. So, what's going to be happening is that I'm going to explain to you guys the team I will be using for the Players Cup because I already have a full team. And I actually thought about it too, and I felt like this team could like really could work. So, I'm just going to go. This is probably going to be a short video, probably. And I'm going to go over what I can do with this team, like the combos I could be able to set up and whatnot. And yeah, this should be something really interesting. So if you guys like to see more of this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It is always appreciated, as YouTube tells me that most people that's not subscribed to my channel does be watching my videos. I'm sorry, I woke up like 2 hours ago. Does be watching my videos. So if you guys are that person, make sure you hit that like button, as we are on the road to hitting 1,000 subscribers. And let's get into it. So the first Pokemon you guys see is Dragapole, because that's what the team I wanted to make it based off of. So why I chose Dragapult? Well, Dragapult, Dragapult is a really interesting Pokemon for me, and I really like it. Just because it's able to put up so much work. Its Dragon and Ghost typing is really awesome, and I'm gonna let me go over certain things. Another reason why I'm using Dragapult is because Dragapult was the first shiny I've caught when I first started Pokemon Sword and Shield. Cause like how it happened was that I was just breeding for like for a Dreepy. Just I didn't care what nature it was. I just cause I had like a Jolly nature mint for it, and then I just kept on getting them until out of nowhere a shiny Dreepy showed up out of nowhere, and I just managed to catch it. But yeah, it's hold a very place in here in my heart because this Pokemon is really good. So if you guys look at the usage of it right now, it's at 8%, which is alright. And looking at its monthly rank, it's like number 24 of how like the Pokemon most used and stuff. Now, when you look at the moves here, because it has Will-O-Wisp, it has Phantom Force, Surf, Light Screen. Like when I see like the top four moves, I feel like these top four moves are like mostly for Colossal, like right here, because Colossal Gmax is all you can just do is this Gmax and Colossal, get the Surf shenanigans, Steam Engine's gonna activate, Weakness Policy will activate, and then you just have a Titan sitting there at +6 speed and +2 special attack, or however you wanna make the set. So what I did, what I did is because since we're like in a January season and all that, they probably changed a few things. So what I did was that the Dragon Ball team I made, I want Dragapult to be the Dynamax user, and the second Dynamax user will be, let me go back to it, Rillaboom, because Dragapult I really like it. While Dynamax is a really good Pokemon to Dynamax, really good attack power. It's able to one shot like most Pokemon in the meta right now, and it's faster than most of the Pokemon in the meta and all that, unless you have like a Choice Scarf Landorus or something. But it's a really cool Pokemon. I really want to use it, and I also give it Weakness Policy because I also want to try a few things out, and I'm going to get to that another time. Reason why I have Rillaboom as another Dynamax user is because I'm giving it its Gmax form. I don't even know why it won't show it, but it says Gigantamax, so I put it to yes. I'm gonna make it a Gmax mon because Rillaboom is a really good Gmax Pokemon, especially like in Trick Room. I feel like it could be able to do a lot of good stuff while in Trick Room, because Grassy Glide, that move is just, come on, like we all have to agree Grassy Glide is too much. Like it does so much damage, it gets priority in the grassy terrain, and it's just like plus stab, and it's just like you doing damage, you doing damage. So I'm gonna be having Rillaboom as my secondary It's gonna be the secondary Dynamax user, because it feels weird of me having like three Pokemon Dynamax in this team. I really don't want to do that, because it's just like you kind of get mixed up, and you kind of get mixed up and confused about certain things. So it's not my plan to have like three Pokemon on my team Dynamax. I mean, one Pokemon or two, that's fine, but like three, that's just doing too much. Cause like if I was to choose like a third Dynamax user, it would be Glacial with Life Orb, because this thing is really powerful. But enough of that. I'm gonna explain more about Dragapole. So, as you guys can see here, it has Will-O-Wisp, Phantom Force, Surf, Light Screen, Dart, Dragon, Darts, Breaking Swipe. Surprised people is still. I'm surprised people is still using Breaking Swipe. I feel like that move hasn't not been used ever since it came out. But Breaking Swipe is just a Dragon type in a physical version of Snarl, where it's able to lower the attack power of Pokemon every single time. But I'm not seeing much people use it, because like most people's using Snarl on Pokemon like Incineroar. Who else? I don't see. Yeah, I don't see Moltres using it. It will be like Incineroar and other Pokemon I cannot think about right now. But here's how I'm going to be doing it. Dragapult is going to be the lead Dynamaxer, because I'm giving it Phantom Force, I'm giving it Dragon Darts, Fly, and Protect. It has Clear Body, which is able to prevent lowering stat changes. So, like, if I'm going up against, like, Incineroar, for example, with Intimidate, that's not going to work. So, Dragapult will be safe, kind of. I mean, because if Incineroar's on the field and I have Dragapult on the field, I probably have to take out that Incineroar first before it kills me. Now, weakness policy. I have weakness policy on this Dragapult because of Urshifu. Now, I want to try something out during this Players Cup, and maybe this might work, maybe this won't. But I'm going to be running a few tests on this team to see how it would fare, and hopefully it'll go well. So, Urshifu is the second Pokemon we have on our team. It has Focus Sash. Unseen Fist is like the only ability it has. Really good ability too. I'm giving it Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Sucker Punch, and Detect. Now, let me just run a quick calculation real quick, because I feel like could I export? How do I? I'm sorry. This is like the second time I'm using the damage calc in Pokemon Showdown. But here's what we can do here. Let's go get Dragapult real quick. Make it a blank set. So like we can just give this thing like what we usually would give it. 252 shenanigans stuff. Yeah. Now, let's go get Urshifu, because I want to see. I'm gonna run a damage calc on Urshifu Sucker Punch towards Dragapult while it's Dynamax, because I want Urshifu to help Dragapult by activating its weakness policy. So hopefully that could be a good thing, because I want to see how much damage it would live by. So we have that. Let's see. Let's give it like two, because like that's all we need to focus about. So let's see. All right. So Urshifu Sucker Punch versus Poison. Okay, Dragapult. That's going to do 54% of its HP, and it has a 49.2 chance to two-hit kill the Dragapult. Okay. So that means, okay, so it means Dragapult can live the Sucker Punch, but it's just going to be at half HP, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. Alright, so that's good to know. And Urshifu is going to have the Jolly set as well. I'm giving it a little special defense, Focus Sash, so it can live a few things. So yeah, so far this is a good combo that I can do. Just do the Sucker Punch on Dragapult. It's going to take half damage. So I'm going to give it the HP investment. It's going to take half damage, and yeah, weakness policy will activate. I'll just do as much damage as I can. Now, the third member is Clefairy. I feel like Clefairy could really help out with this team, because as you can see previously, the weakness policy shenanigans I could do with these two. So if that manages to come to be, what I can do is just bring out Clefairy. Friend Guard will activate, so Dragapult will take less damage from certain things. I can even do Max Guard if I want to. I bring out Clefairy. I could just do Follow Me and Helping Hand support for Dragapult, so Dragapole will be safe for like a few, for like a, I would say like a good period of time. It'll be safe as long as Clefairy's on the field. But if Clefairy's not on the field, then I'm gonna have to be careful with Dragapult just roaming around at half HP. And yeah. Oh, actually, I just skipped it. So what I have for Clefairy is Eviolite Frank Guard. I have Follow Me, Protect, Helping Hand, Moonblast. I'm giving a physical build, like a physical tanky build, because I feel like it could do well with the physical side. I feel like that could be the case. Next up, we have Rillaboom. I kind of explained most things about it. Like a Yeah, I did explain most things about it being like the second Dynamax user. So for Rillaboom, I'm giving it Assault Vest with Grassy Surge because that's like the best ability. It has Grassy Glide, Fake Out, High Horsepower, and Knockoff. Now, Rillaboom is a good partner for this team. It can also work well with Clefairy with Follow Me and Helping Hand. So that's another good Pokemon that could really come in clutch. It could really be a good tank because not only it could deal a lot of damage, it's also tanky on the special side because I gave it a little bit HP investment and I gave it a little bit of special defense investment. And along with that, it has Assault Vest, which is able to increase its special attack. I said special attack. Increase its special defense a little bit more, but I can only do damaging moves, which is no problem at all because that's what this set is all about. Next up, we got Porygon 2. Now, when I had Porygon 2, I had to like do some type of trial and error type decisions here because when I did this team firsthand, I realized that Porygon 2 and Clefairy both had Eviolite, and both of those Pokemon are really bulky while they have Eviolite, but the thing was, who needed Eviolite the most on this team? And then I realized Clefairy needed it because like Clefairy is really good with the Eviolite, and without the Eviolite, it'll be taking more damage than usual. So I'm gonna give it the Eviolite. Porygon 2 will have the Chopper Berry as a substitute, and what this does is that it cuts the damage taken from super effective fighting type moves on half. So we have that. I'm gonna probably give it Download because I want to give it Analytic because what this does is that it increases your Pokemon's attacks by 1.3 times the power if it's the last move used on the turn. However, I don't think I have a feeling Analytic won't work while in Trick Room, so instead I'm just gonna give it Download because I could just get like a special attack increase just by chance if any Pokemon has like weaker defense or special defense, something like that. Now, the move set is Recover, Trick Room, Tri Attack, Ice Beam. Ice Beam because I know there's gonna be like a lot of threats like Landorus, most Dragon types. I think that's what I need Ice Beam for technically, just because it's just for most of the Dragon types and Landorus, because we all know how broken that thing is. So yeah, I'm gonna keep Ice Beam on Porygon 2. Next up, I have Tri Attack because good stab move, and it also has the chance to either burn, paralyze, or freeze my target. Oh, it's a 20% chance. Never mind. It's a 20% chance. So if that's the case, that should be really good. I could probably get some good RNG going with that move. I also have Recover just in case, like if I want Porygon 2 to like live a little bit longer. And that's what we got here. Porygon 2 is a really good partner for Rillaboom and Clefairy because like these Pokemon are really slow in their case, which Porygon 2 comes in to set up Trick Room and they could just go wild with whatever they need to do. And last but not least, we have Glacial. Now Glacial is a really good. This Pokemon is really good. Like this Pokemon is really tanky. This Pokemon is really powerful. Like base 145 attack. Come on now. And look at the speed. 30. If this is in Trick Room, with that amount of attack, is this gonna be too much? It's gonna be too much. So what we have here for Glacier is that we give it a Life Orb because I would give it Weakness Policy, but Dragapult has that in his possession right now. So instead, I'll give Glacier the Life Orb. Chilling Knight signature ability, kind of like Moxie, where you just get your attack stat raised by 1 when you defeat a Pokemon. And the moveset I have for is High Horsepower, Ice Cold Crash, Close Combat, and Protect. Ice Cold Crash, good stat move. High Horsepower, coverage for Fire, Rock, and like just Fire and Rock mostly. It can also take down like Electric types if I need to. But it's mostly for Fire and Rock because like those types really threaten Glacier the most, and like the Pokemon that threatens Glacier the most has to be Colossal because it shares both those types. So yeah, High Horsepower could really be good. Close Combat, another good coverage move on Rock types. Also for Steel types as well. Let me not forget about that. So like High Horsepower and Close Combat, they're like kind of the two moves that takes care of Steel and Rock types in general. I could also have like other things that I could probably get rid of, like normal types and fire types, all that. So it's really good coverage moves, both of them, and it's a really good move to do while Dynamax, so I won't have a problem with that. Also Protect, so when I could just at least live a few attacks and max guard, stuff like that. And that's all I have to say for this team here. So the combos I could go, just by looking at this team, the combos I can do, I can just do Dragapole. I bring Dragapole and Urshifu in. Urshifu does Sucker Punch. This thing is going to live, get the weakness policy clutch. And for a Pokemon I could have in a back for late game sweep, I would say Rillaboom and Clefairy. I think Clefairy and Rillaboom would be alright here. But at the same time, I'm going to have to watch out for poison types, now that I'm thinking about it. So if that was the case, I would just bring in Dragapole, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Glastrier, just in case. Or I could probably bring in Porygon too, but it all depends on the situation. So like for like a speed approach, I could just bring out these two. For a Trick Room approach, I could bring out Clefairy and Porygon too, and then I could just have Rillaboom and Glastrier in the back. So now that I have everything to say, let's just do like a quick test of this team. So let's go to, let's just go to like VGC stuff. Players Cup team. Forget that. I hate when Showdown does that. All right. And yeah, let's go find a quick match. All right, so, oh wow. All right, so Lapras, Alcremie, Conkeldurr, Dusclops, Arcanine, and Scrafty. All right, so I see a Trick Room type situation here. So what I'm gonna do is that I might have Rillaboom and Glastrier in the back. We're gonna have Dragapole, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and yeah, Glastrier, cause yeah, I think Glastrier. We'll have them. Again, this is just like I'm just doing a quick battle because after this battle, I'm just done. I just want to try out the combos I'm just trying out the combos to see if they work. If they don't, like in the near future, I'm gonna be making some customizations in this team. Okay, so Dusclops and Conkeldurr comes in. All right, so let's see what we can do here. I could double up on Dusclops if I want to. I think I can do that. We can Max Phantasm, and let's go for Wicked Blow, just cause. Let's see what happens. Okay, he protected. Max Phantasm, really good. Okay. Wicked Blow, gone. Alright, good. Alright, so far we took down their threat. Now what I can do is we can just go for let's go for Max Airstream here. We can go for Max Airstream. Let's get the Sucker Punch on Dragapole. Activate the weakness policy. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Max Airstream. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. And Dragapole lived that. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, I have Rillaboom and Glacier in the back, so they're good. Alright, now what I can do is let's go for Max Phantasm on the Arcanine. And let's do detect. I want to see what this Alcremie is gonna do. All right. Okay. That's fine. Dragapole really did. Okay? So that's how the combo works. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that strategy when it comes to Trick Room. So as long as I'm not going up against like Indeedee or Hattering, because those two, oh my gosh, you're not gonna have a fun time. All right, so we can just do Fake Out and just go for Wicked Blow. Oh, wow, that Wicked Blow actually took out the Alcremie. Interesting. All right. So yeah, that's the combo that y'all just saw. This was this is really fun and interesting of me doing this, and yeah, I can't wait to do this again, where I make like a team build. This is really fun. If you guys are enjoying this, y'all already know what to do because I'm ending it here. All right. Also, for my road to rank, I'm gonna I'm going to have some more road to ranks in the future. It's just because of what happened. I explained what happened to my Pokemon game like last video. So what I'm gonna do for this road to rank, since we're no longer in 2020, we're now in 2021. So we're gonna have like a different, probably like a different thumbnail for the season, stuff like that. It's gonna be so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.